Hey guys, today I'm going to give you the best advice in the world, period. Undisputed when it comes to making coffee. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome to Ispirare Coffeehouse. Welcome to CoffeeShop Vibes. I'm Mike. For those of you who don't know, my wife Amber and I, we took an abandoned storefront in our small hometown in rural western Pennsylvania and turned it into the region's first specialty coffee shop. And every day we get questions about coffee, and the whole purpose of this video series, bi-weekly video series, is to help you enhance your visit to a specialty coffee house. If you're like us, every time you travel, you like to stop at different coffee shops, and I'm here to help address some questions or answer some questions for you and make coffee fun. And today it's going to be a short show, the shortest ever, because the message is very simple. If you'd go around and you'd ask every coffee pro that I know, and even some that I don't, and everyone probably that I don't know, they will give you one advice when you says, what's the best advice you can give somebody when it comes to making coffee? And of course, typically we talk about drinks in the coffee house or experiences in the coffee house, but this show is more geared for when you're making it at home. And there's one simple advantage, one simple thing you can do to improve your coffee every time. It's very simple. It's grind to serve. So many people come in the coffee house, they buy bags of our coffee, our nice specialty organic coffee, and they ask us to grind it maybe 40 to 50% of the time. We actually grind it for them and they go on their way. But the absolute best taste experience, aroma experience, would be to grind it at home. Here's why. So one of the best ways to explain to you what happens to ground coffee before it's brewed is to come outside here in Kittanning. Anyway, the arch enemy or the sworn enemy of coffee, like a lot of things, is oxygen. And as soon as the coffee is ground, it starts to oxidize, of course, before you put hot water on it and brew your Chemex or whatever cup of coffee. So oxidation starts to occur immediately. Most of the aroma, like 60% or so of the aroma, disappears really within the first few hours. Now, ground coffee will stay good as long as it's kept out of the environment, right? Air, water, moisture really can impact. Mold can start to form on ground coffee much easier. And when you grind coffee, you greatly, exponentially increase the surface area, right? And that starts the oxidation process, the exact same as you'd find in wine, right? After a few days, 3 or 4 days, your wine starts to turn. Same with coffee. A ground bag of coffee stored in the right conditions, no moisture, no temperature fluctuations, can probably last around 10 days. If there's a lot of change in temperature, some other elements around, right, it's really only good for a couple days. But it will never be as good as when it's freshly ground, hit it with hot water, and you can get the oils, the moisture, all that stuff before any processes, oxidation, or anything occurs to get the true flavor of coffee. The only time a grinder really makes a lot of difference is when it's at a coffee shop setting and it's used for espresso. A normal home grinder, like I said, what you're using to make a Chemex, any grinder, Walmart, Amazon, should do the trick. I prefer a burr grinder. Those kind of last a little bit longer, but again, any grinder will do, and it can make a big improvement to your coffee game. All right, guys, we'll see you on another edition of Coffee Shop Vibes.